Thank you for joining us today. Today's session is a very pertinent session on driving through the pandemic, as we are still in the pandemic, 1 year and counting. So today we have Madam Naraern Kaur. She's a pharmacist by profession and a Doterra essential oil user. She will be sharing today from her own experience how she has used Doterra essential oils to help her through this 1 year plus journey that we have been in the pandemic. All right, so we will start shortly. Shall we start, Naraern?
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and share your experience of using Doterra essential oils since the beginning of the pandemic. Go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Kavita. Hi, good evening, everyone. As you know, in this world, we have actually not been. Many years ago, there were many other pandemics. And somehow we, as human beings, we managed to overcome these pandemics eventually over time. So whatever said and done, we have to thrive through this pandemic. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. I am actually a pharmacist for the past 18 years, and I'm a registered pharmacist, and I have been using Doterra essential oil since 2017. So it's been about 4 years. So I started using Doterra essential oils initially because I was looking for a healthier and more natural option for my kids. And once I started using it for my kids, I found it very beneficial. And from then on, I extended the use to myself and my parents and my in-laws and friends and family. So basically, so far since the 4 years I've been using the Doterra essential oils, a lot of people have benefited from the goodness of these essential oils. Okay, so I will move on to my slides. I hope it's not too long. I'll try to keep it short, within 40 minutes. Here, I just want to inform that I do not encourage, or I'm not advocating that anybody should replace their medication, multivitamins and minerals, therapy, medical devices, and so on with essential oils. Do not replace any of these with essential oils. These essential oils are actually to aid a healthier and cleaner lifestyle. Okay, you need to incorporate these with proper sleep, healthy eating habits, exercise, and a safer lifestyle. So all of these go hand in hand. Okay, so in any pandemic, the pandemic actually doesn't recognize your status. It doesn't recognize your religion. It doesn't recognize your disability or profession, your age or your country. Everybody and anybody in this world is affected by the pandemic. So I say, don't we all need help? You know, maybe it's not monetary help. We might need help in other ways. So sometimes it's good to just ask for help, and you never know, you might just receive it. So the first step is asking. Then the second step is receiving. So we all have been told to stay home because our home is the safest place and we need to stay safe. So I hope everybody is staying home and staying safe. So what do we do when we actually need to go out? So as it has been advocated on the radio, on the internet, on the TV, and through all sorts of mediums, we should sanitize our hands often. We should wear a mask. Wearing a mask properly is very important. And you should dispose, if it's not a reusable mask, you should dispose it after each use, because the virus, if there is any contact with any virus, the droplets will be on the mask. Okay, doesn't matter whether it's N95 or whatever mask, you have to dispose it. So please be very careful. You need to dispose any mask that you're using after you have gone out. You need to dispose it. Unless it is a reusable mask, then you need to wash it immediately. Okay, and then wherever we go, we need to check our body temperature regularly. Okay, we should also incorporate washing hands regularly, and definitely the social distance should be there, 2 meters apart. And at the end, whenever you come back home, you need to take a good shower to clean yourself and put all your clothes for washing immediately. So these are the basic things that everybody should be following by now. And I hope all of you are practicing this already. The other thing I wanted to mention is about the hand sanitizers. There are some people who use the hand sanitizer to sanitize the hands and then they go and eat. I don't think that is a very hygienic thing to do. Hand sanitizers is just to clean, to dispose of or clear off the germs or the bacteria or the virus that is on the hands. It doesn't clean the dirt from the hands. So please wash your hands before you eat. Hand sanitizer is not for you to clear off any dirt on your hands. Okay. So what is it that we actually can do at home? Okay. It's actually really weird because I know many of us before this pandemic, let's say in 2017 or 2018, sometimes when you meet your friends, right, then they'll sit down and tell you, oh, you know, I don't spend much time with my kids, you know, I don't have time to play games with them. I can't watch TV. I'm always out. I have to go out to work. There's so much of jam. I spend 2 hours on the road. And, you know, all these things we used to complain about. But now, since the pandemic, we have all been told to stay at home. So isn't that a blessing in disguise? You know, you can spend all your time you want with your kids, and you don't have to spend your time traveling on the roads. You just work from home. Of course, you know, the scenario is totally different, but sometimes we just need to make the most of it. And this, I guess this is the only time you're ever going to get that much of time for you to spend at home. Otherwise, the kids will be at school, and then after that, daycare and tuitions, and you will be on the road the whole day. The only time you come back home is at night. So basically, most of us, our houses are like hotels, like just come back home to sleep only. So, okay, since we are mostly at home, there has been a lot of issues cropping up also because we are constantly at home. Okay, so the first thing is we need to stay connected with our friends and family members. So of course you can do that through the internet, through your Zoom and Google Meet. You know, there are so many platforms for you to get this done. So please stay connected through WhatsApp, your phone, make a phone call, just call somebody. You see, you never know, you will make a difference in their life. Just get connected and keep in touch with everybody around you. Don't isolate yourself. Okay, the next is you need to get a good healthy meal 3 times a day. I know a lot of moms are complaining that, you know, the kitchen is never closing And the kids and whoever is at home is always asking, what are we having after this? What's going to our next meal going to be? So um, in that sense, I can understand it's very stressful for the moms, but at least the kids will learn how to eat house food. So you see, you can't be eating out most of the time. So, and then they'll help you in the kitchen. So it's not really that bad. You see, they will learn a few skills. It's going to be beneficial for everyone. By the time we are done with this pandemic, most of our kids will be little chefs. So we need to have a healthy and balanced diet. Okay, make sure your fruits, colorful vegetables, colorful fruits, and your proteins and your minerals and everything is there. So, okay, the other thing is make sure you take 8 glasses of water, 8 to 10 glasses of water. Water is very important to cleanse our body. The next is please go for a walk. Okay, you are allowed to go around your housing area with proper social distancing for a walk. Of course, you are not allowed to sit down and congregate and have a discussion. Just go for a walk. No need to talk. Okay, only walk, no talk. So please go for your walks, at least 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers a day. You can just do it around your housing area or even a small futsal court. Just take like 10 to 15 or 20 rounds around it. It will help your blood circulation and it will help your mind to and your body to wind down, okay, from all the looking at the screen and listening to all the noise in the house with the kids screaming and everybody screaming at each other. I'm sure everybody's house is the same issue only, okay? So you are not alone. We are all in the same boat, okay? We are all facing the same issues. It's just that some people talk about it, some they don't, okay? So if you feel like talking about it, please go ahead, talk about it with your friends or family. And you never know, they'll open up to you and say, yeah, actually, I'm facing the same situation. And you might just find a solution. So that's the thing. The point is, please stay connected. Okay, it's very important. Don't isolate yourself. And then 8 hours of sleep. I know a lot of you feel, oh, I'm working from home, so it's okay lah, I will sleep late. Kan? Sleep lah late, watch movie, and then next morning, 5 minutes before work, you wake up. I know a lot of you are doing that. So your 8 hours of sleep is very important. Please do not compromise your sleep. Okay, that's when your body and all your organs in the body are actually repairing. It's being repaired. Okay, and the next is your vitamin C and vitamin D. A lot of people talk about vitamin C, C for cat. Okay, now the vitamin D, D for Denmark, somehow it has been forgotten. The problem is everybody thinks we are in Malaysia, which is a tropical country, so there's no need for us to ingest orally any vitamin D. But I'm sorry to tell you that that is really very, very misleading. A lot of Malaysians are deficient in vitamin D, so please go to your nearest pharmacy and get a suitable vitamin D for yourself and for your kids. And you will see there is a lot of difference in your energy levels. Okay, and let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so here I'm going to talk about quality of life, because quality of life is actually very important at this point of time. So what does quality of life mean to a super senior citizen? Maybe they're 85 and above. So for them, I would say, just being able to wake up, go to the washroom, have a good bath, feed themselves, be able to watch some TV and have a good conversation with their family. That is already very good quality of life. This is for the super senior citizens. Now for the senior citizen, maybe about, 60 to 85. For them, good quality of life is their ability to move around. They can still drive a car, they can go places, they can get things done. So that is good quality of life for them. And for the working class, we always want the ability so that we are able to go to work. Okay, we can go to work and we can excel in whatever we are doing. So if you are healthy and you are not unwell most of the time, then of course you will be performing very well in your field of work. But if most of the time you're sickly, you need to take MC, you have to be admitted in the hospital, or your kids are sickly, or anybody else in the house or often falling sick, then it's going to affect your profession, your job. Okay, it's going to affect how you perform in your job. So that is very important for working class people. Okay, so the more days they can go into work and they can get their work done without any disturbance, it's a blessing to them. See, then we have the college students. So what is quality of life for them? For them, mostly is their studies, socializing with their friends, perhaps indulging in their hobbies. Okay, so if you are very healthy, again, and you are getting good sleep and you are able to eat well, then you can perform in your studies and you can get good results, and further on that will determine your future. Okay, you're able to concentrate in class, you are able to absorb the information and retain it. Okay, and you are more calm and you're more relaxed and you're more composed when you go for your class, and you're able to mingle well with your with the other students. Okay, all this is actually very important, but sometimes we overlook it. Okay, and as time goes, it has a lot of effects on us. Okay, like school going kids, they want to be able to run around, they want to play. Okay, they want to go for the extracurricular activities, they want to be able to attend school and not miss lessons because they are not well. Okay, and for toddlers, it's very simple, they just want to eat, play and cry. So you see, as long as they can do all these, they are happy. You see, they can play, they can sleep well, they don't have much disturbance in their tummy, or they don't have any dripping nose, or they can eat their meals well, they don't have any other issues, then the toddler is happy. If you have a happy toddler, the parents are happy because you can sleep at night. Okay, so all this is related. So quality of life is actually very, very important. We have to understand what is quality of life to us and to the people around us. Okay, so there have been so many changes in this past 1 year. Okay, so we need to adapt to the changes. Okay, so what are the prominent changes? I noticed the most prominent change is everybody's at home. So water bill is up, electricity bill is up, makan bill is up, and the TV, everybody's fighting for it. So, and everybody is on their devices 24/7. There's no running away from it. It's become a way of life. So I'm going to share with you how the Doterra essential oils has helped me and my family in this pandemic. Okay, so basically lemon essential oil. Okay, I'm going to talk about the 10 basic 10 essential oils. Okay, the top 10 essential oils. So basically lemon I use a lot nowadays for cleaning surfaces. Okay, it's a very good agent for cleaning surfaces. I just dilute it and spray it on the surface and wipe the surface off. And then I also use it for diffusing so that it cleans the air around us. And then sometimes I put a drop of lemon into a glass of water and drink it to cleanse my system. Okay. And then we have lavender. Okay, lavender actually so it's supposed to be a very calming oil. Okay, but different people react differently towards lavender. Lavender and peppermint, I notice. Okay, there is some people they feel they can be more alert with lavender. So everybody is different. So when you're going to try a small amount and see how do you react towards the essential oil. Okay. So for lavender, actually it's very calming and relaxing. So I like to diffuse it for a more calming and relaxing environment, usually towards the evening, okay, when everybody's supposed to slow down and mellow down a bit and get ready for sleep, okay? So you don't want everybody to be super excited just before sleeping. And the other thing I love lavender for, because I use the diluted lavender on any mosquito bites, insect bites, and any kind of cuts. Even if you have a cut, you can put the diluted lavender essential oil. Okay, it will calm and soothe the cut very easily. Even if you have like a sprain, okay, a sprain, or you have a blue black because you will knock your hand or your leg somewhere, you can actually put the diluted lavender and it will actually calm the pain down. Okay, the discomfort, it will calm it very, very fast. The other one that I like is deep blue. Okay, deep blue is my husband's favorite because previously when before the MCO, they could play badminton. So I had made a spray bottle. Okay, the spray bottle is not here with me now. Okay, so I made a spray bottle with deep blue and turmeric and lemongrass in it. Okay, so when he comes back after his badminton, he will spray wherever he needs to spray. And then the next day when he wakes up, there's no complaint of any pain or aches or discomfort. Okay, even like my son and my daughter, when they go for their taekwondo class, sometimes they have extra exercises to do, and these are all home-based, online. They have to do at home. Okay, so of course there will be some discomfort, so they just use the spray, you know, or they use the deep blue essential oil diluted. Okay, the next one is breathe. Actually, in Malaysia, we call it Easy Air. Okay, Easy Air. Actually, we use it to apply on the nose area and the forehead. Okay, or even the chest. It helps. It mainly helps us when when we have a dripping nose. You know, the nose is dripping, and then you feel a bit difficult in taking in air. Okay, and then if you feel, you know, you feel a bit you need to take deeper breaths to breathe. Okay, so we apply diluted Easy Air and we get relief and comfort within a few minutes. Okay, this I feel is very useful, especially for my son. Okay, because he is always having this discomfort in the nose or stuffy nose at night before he sleeps. But since he uses this Easy Air, he's totally okay. You know, I don't need to give him any other sprays, any medicated sprays or any tablets to take to reduce any issues that he's having. The other one is oregano. Okay, oregano is actually one of the hot oils. Okay, it's a very warming oil, but oregano as a herb itself, it has a lot of healing properties. Okay, as a herb, oregano is actually an antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. Okay, so this is bottled. It is distilled and bottled as an essential oil. So this one, the oregano, we use mainly for any issues with our toes. Okay, we have brittle toes, or I also dilute it with lemon and on guard and tea tree, and we put it into a bottle and we call it a flu bomb. Okay, we put it under the sole of our feet whenever our body is feeling warm or we are having a dripping nose or runny nose. Okay, so we actually get immediate relief from these symptoms. Okay, so this is how I'm just sharing with you how we are using it in our family. Okay, because everybody's opinion is different. So I'm sharing with you my opinion, okay, on how we are using and what are the benefits we experience from these essential oils. So the other one is peppermint. So peppermint now I've been using a lot because it helps everyone to stay awake and alert. I diffuse it, especially in the afternoons after you have a heavy meal or early in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you're still feeling a bit sleepy. So I diffuse the peppermint. Okay, I also use a drop of peppermint on the side of my face mask whenever I'm going out to keep the face mask smelling clean and fresh. Okay, it's very refreshing. Or sometimes I put a drop of peppermint into a cotton ball and stuff it into the aircon vent near the in the car. So I get a very refreshing feeling. Okay. Also peppermint I dilute and apply on the tummy so that if I have any stomach discomfort, there's a lot of air in the stomach or the food is not going down well, I can get relief from it within 10 to 15 minutes after applying peppermint. So basically when I use these oils, so what has happened is, since the pandemic has started, we didn't actually need to go out and source for any other remedies for any minor ailments that we were having at home. Okay, so that reduced the chances of us going out and being in contact with anybody else. Okay, so a lot of people currently actually they are very scared. They don't want to go to clinic. Okay, they don't want to go to uh, the lab. They don't want to go to hospital because everybody is afraid. What if I go there and somebody's having COVID and I will get it too? Okay, or somebody's having an infection and I will get it too. The fear is there. So of course, there are many ways to overcome the fear, and sometimes when you really need to go, you have to go. Okay, do not delay your visit to the clinic or the hospital. If you need to go, please go. Okay, but if you have any remedies at home, some people use herbal remedies, some people use essential oils, some people use Ayurvedic, whatever remedies you believe in and you feel that they are useful to you, do use them so that we can reduce our chances of unnecessary exposure. Okay. So I feel very safe when I have my essential oils with me because I can address most of the issues with essential oils. Even if I have my eyes are getting red and itchy, I just take the lavender essential oil, I dilute it with tea tree essential oil, and I rub it around the circumference of my eye along the bone. Okay. And I just repeat this 2-3 times a day, and the redness in my eye is already gone, disappeared. Okay, so it does help. There are a lot of benefits in these essential oils. So
very good.
yes, you want to ask something?
No, Naraern, can continue. I think one of the mics was unmuted accidentally.
Okay, no worries. So the other one is Digestion, okay, or they call it Zenjazz now, okay. So this is another very good oil that sometimes I need to resort to use, especially with kids around at home. Sometimes they don't eat on time. Sometimes they eat too much. Wow, mommy masak so yummy. Today I want 3rd, 4th serving. Then they get lah the stomach, the food cannot go down. Mommy, I feel like, everything going to come out. Mommy, today I don't feel like eating. Or next thing you know, everything come out already. Whatever they ate, all is out. So you can use diluted digestion or Zenjazz and just apply it around the lower abdomen clockwise and the lower back clockwise. Okay. Actually, when you do this, you can help them with their inability to go to toilet, or they are going to toilet too many times. Okay, if they are having some loose motion, or they have some air built up, or the food is not going down, or they feel some burning feeling in the chest, a lot of hot burning feeling in the chest. So they just apply this digestion and actually can get relief from the issues within 5 minutes. So I use this oil whenever I need to. This is the first thing. Even sometimes when you are traveling far, okay, you are traveling or after a long time. Nowadays, if let's say you need to go somewhere and you need to bring one of your kids and you put them in the car, what happens? After half an hour in the car, they say, Mommy, I feel not good. I feel like, very nauseated because they are not used to sitting in the car. After so long, after 3-4 months, suddenly you put them in the car. They also feel so uneasy and the air gets trapped and they feel very nauseated. Actually, they feel like they want to throw up. So peppermint and digestion are very good oils to have when you are facing this situation. It really helps. Okay, even I had an incident where my mom was traveling with me from Seremban, and midway she was very, very uncomfortable. She said she felt like everything's going to come out. So I had the digestion in my handbag and the diluted digestion. So I just stopped on the safe side of the road and applied it on her tummy and her lower back. And immediately after I applied, all the air came out. Can hear the burp coming, burp, burp, all everything. And after 5 minutes, she was so much better. She wasn't so uncomfortable and she was feeling so relieved. And I was so grateful that I actually had the oil and I could help her in that moment of time. Okay, so we go on to the other oils. Okay, tea tree. So basically tea tree is quite similar to oregano, but it has certain other properties. Usually we mix it to our shower gel, okay, or our any facial cream that we are using, or just dilute with the fractionated coconut oil and apply it on the face, especially for teenagers, okay, or those people who have a lot of breakouts. So you apply it on your breakout and what happens, it starts to dry up, okay. So it dries up and then it doesn't leave a scar, okay. So there is no scarring and the breakouts can dry up quickly, and it actually reduces recurrence of breakouts as well. So I use it for my son a lot currently because he's 14 and he's a teenager. So basically at this age, they experience some amount of breakouts, okay. Frankincense is the king of all oils actually. There are a lot of uses of frankincense. I'm not going to explain to you what are the uses. I rather you Google and read up about frankincense as a herb. And there are many species of frankincense as well. So you can read up and there are a lot of studies also done on most of these essential oils, okay? Or just on tea tree as a herb, or oregano as a herb, or lemon as a fruit. There are a lot of studies done. You can always read up on this and relate it to your daily life, okay? The last is On Guard. On Guard is also a blend, okay? It's a blend. And On Guard is my mom's favorite, okay? So she uses it for anything and everything. If she has a mosquito bite, ant bite, any discomfort, blue black, or what do you call that, itchiness, she will just apply the On Guard. And after a few minutes, she will get the relief lah. No more itchy already. Otherwise, before this, whenever she gets any bites or itchiness, she will scratch until sometimes there are scars lah. So nowadays she just applies the On Guard, and most of the time she gets the relief. So this last one, so the On Guard also, or my whole family, we all use On Guard. Okay, we apply diluted On Guard on the sole of our feet at night before we sleep. So this On Guard, it gives us a warming feeling. Okay, it's a warm oil. So we feel very warm and we feel comfortable and we get a good sleep. Okay, most of the times it helps our kids to get to bed quickly. And it also helps us to boost our and strengthen our body system. Okay, it strengthens our body system. The other thing I like to use my On Guard. Some people are actually sensitive to the alcohol in the hand sanitizers. Okay, so what I do is I make my own hand sanitizer using On Guard essential oil. Okay, so I put a few drops and then I dilute it and then I take it along with me, and it's a hand sanitizer. So it doesn't dry up the hands and it works very well. So even the peppermint, sometimes if I'm feeling very hot, I'll just put it into a spray bottle, a few drops, add some oil, add some water, not oil, add some water, and I will close my eyes and I will just spray it around. Okay, it gives you a very cooling feeling. Okay, because peppermint is a very cooling oil. Even I can drop it into a cup of tea or coffee and have it, okay, with my coffee or tea. Excuse me, I'm going to have some water. 1 minute. Okay, so these are some of the other Doterra products that I have actually started using. The other thing I like about Doterra is they have products for your personal care. They have the essential oils, and then they have products for cleaning as well. Okay, so and it's very convenient now. I don't have to go out now and then and order from so many different places all my different products. Most of my products I just order from Doterra, okay, under one roof, and doesn't matter how many products I am going to order, the postage is always the same. Okay, it's a standard postage. So most of our products that we are using, I have already switched to Doterra, and I find it that they are very safe, they are very effective, and they are also cost saving. Okay, and they are very easy to use. This is one of it. This is a foaming hand wash. Okay, so I use this foaming hand wash, and we have one bottle of this in each bathroom and sink in our house. So basically, our hands are protected, they are clean, and the other thing is our hands don't dry up. Okay, so we don't have to spend so much of money on buying moisturizing creams after that to keep our hands moisturized because of the other products that we are using. Okay, then the next is this one, Doterra Concentrate Cleaner. So I'm using this as a dishwash as well. So there again, you see it's safer. And then nowadays, my kids also, and my kids, my husband, even anybody who is having any skin issues, there's no excuse for them not to wash the dishes, okay? Because this is very safe on the hands and it doesn't irritate the skin. And they are able to wash the dishes, so everybody can help me out in the house, okay? No more excuses. So, and I'm not worried that, oh, the detergent or the hand wash that we are using or the dishwash that we are using is going to harm their skin, okay? So that is not one of my concern any longer, since I've been using the concentrate cleaner, Doterra Concentrate Cleaner, okay? So the same Doterra Concentrate Cleaner, I have already replaced all my cleaning detergents with this Doterra Concentrate Cleaner, okay? I even use it to mop my floor, to wash my washrooms, and to clean any surface area. And I find it that it's very, very good, and it's very safe and clean on the hands, and it doesn't cause me any allergic reaction. There's no fumes. In fact, it smells very nice because of the cinnamon in it. And even my feet, I don't get the cracked feet. Okay, I don't have to buy lotions to apply on my feet, so I'm saving money there as well. So, you know, in the long run, actually, there's a lot of cost saving there. You don't realize it, you see. You actually, sometimes when you look at a product, you'll be like, Allah, this is so expensive, you know. But you don't realize there's so many other things that you're going to eventually stop and you don't need to use. And you are actually, it's good because you are not exposing yourself to more toxins by using moisturizers and, you know, crack heel creams, because all these things actually they have some amount of chemicals in it, you see. So it will affect us, it absorbs, you see. Anything that we put on our skin it will absorb into our body. Okay, any kind of scent that we smell, it will absorb into our body as well. So everything affects us around us, it affects us. So this is my other range of products that I use. I can see Kavita smiling already. Okay, so I have my face wash, my scrub, my body wash. Oh, I love the body wash. And then I have my hair conditioner and my toothpaste and my mud mask. Okay. Everything is Doterra lah. Everybody in the house also, Mommy, where's the Doterra? Where's the Doterra? That's the only thing they ask me now. Okay, so this is an example of how I use the mud mask. Okay, you just put it on the face for 3 minutes and then you clean it off with some warm water and you just put on our Immortel after that. Okay, that is my moisturizer. I don't use any other facial moisturizer. So, and I'm done, you see. So that's it. Save. My husband very happy. So much of money saved. Don't need to buy so many products. My wife just wash the face and put one essential oil roller and that's it. She's done. So, and then this mud mask is very good because the thing is now, because of the pandemic, we cannot go and do facial. Okay. Most of the time, the beauty parlors, they'll say tutup, not essential. Haircut also not essential. Everything also not essential lah. Okay, jangan belajar, jangan buat apa pun. Duduk rumah je. So, duduk rumah also, the thing is not everybody will listen. So, we have to bear the fruits lah of our own doing. Stay at home longer now. So, the thing is, we cannot go to a spa. Okay, you cannot get that spa feeling, the massage. You know, sometimes you got tense muscle lah, body ache already. Wah, 1 tahun belum massage. You know, so we feel that we need this. Actually, it is something necessary for us. We need to pamper ourselves. Okay, after a long day's work, after a few months of working on a project, you just want to treat yourself to something really good, really nice and rewarding. So I feel that my spa is at home. Okay, I don't have to go out anywhere because I just use the mud mask and my pores are clean. Any pimples that I'm having, they actually dry up. They dry up much faster with this mud mask. Okay. And I have very clean and very, very soft skin after that. You should try. And the other thing is, let's say, you know, you want the spa feeling in your house. You can always diffuse lemongrass. There are many people who came and told me, oh, I diffuse lemongrass. I rasa macam I dalam spa lah hari ni. So you see, the scent of these oils will actually invigorate your body or your senses to give you the memory. It will relate to a memory that you have regarding the scents. Okay, and that itself will increase your cortisol levels in the body. Okay, it will give you the good, feeling good. You know, you start to feel good. So cortisols are very important for us. I think a lot of us are lacking these cortisols because of the pandemic. Okay, so it's very, very important that we find ways to increase our cortisol levels. One way is, I saw one of the WhatsApp messages, you know, people always send. So I saw one of these, you know, where a person went and helped somebody else and just the act of helping them increased their cortisol levels. And the person which was watching, there's a third party watching the whole thing, the whole situation going on, and he felt very happy that somebody reached out to a needy person and helped them. So his cortisol level also increased. Okay, so this cortisol is very important. We must find ways how to tap into it and increase our cortisol levels. Okay, because at the moment, I think a lot of us are lacking, okay, in our cortisol. So you
Sorry, Naraern, do you mean endorphin or cortisol?
Cortisol.
Cortisol is meant to be a stress hormone, am I right?
Stress relief to reduce the cortisol levels.
To reduce the cortisol level, okay, all right. Okay,
To reduce the cortisol levels.
all right.
So, you know, to reduce your stress levels and all. So, you can have that same spa feeling. Maybe you can just diffuse lavender, or you can diffuse bergamot, okay? Or you can diffuse lemongrass is one of it. The other one is patchouli. Patchouli is also a very, very nice spa-like feeling oil, okay? Or you can have aroma touch, you dilute it, and you massage it on your back. It gives you such a good relief. You should try it. You know, I tried it for my mom a few days ago, and she was so happy. She said, you know, I haven't felt my back so light in a very long time. So sometimes it's just good, you know, you have the arms, you can just massage one of your family members, you know, on the back or the legs or the arms, and they will be very grateful to you for it, you know, and you don't need to worry that you can't go out and get these services. You can do it at home as well if you have the right tools. Okay, this of course is in tune and focused to keep everybody alert while they're studying or working, because we are all doing it from home. So sometimes we might feel a bit more lazy. Okay, and this is very helpful. And then sometimes I will diffuse like tangerine and peppermint, wild orange and peppermint. It keeps everybody more alert and focused. Okay, this is the toothpaste. So actually the toothpaste, the calcium hydroxyapatite, actually replaces and it helps the teeth to strengthen. Okay, and we have this hydrate silica that will help to reduce the plaque in our teeth. Okay, anywhere on our teeth. So actually our Doterra essential oil, the toothpaste is actually very good. It has a myrrh, clove, cinnamon bark and peppermint, and the smell is very nice also because of the cinnamon. Okay, this is our correct X for any cuts and bruises, or you know, you suddenly you're cooking, you get burnt, quickly you just apply this and it dries up very well and there is no scarring. Okay, so the correct X, it has frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree. There are a lot of good oils in the correct X. Okay, I always have this handy even for cuts. So this is my favorite, the shampoo. It has lime and wild orange. Okay, so everybody in our family uses this, and we all have very, very long hair. So it is actually a very good shampoo, and it has reduced any unwanted hair loss. Okay, this is one of the combination that I love to diffuse at night before I sleep. Lavender, peace and balance. Okay, it gives everybody a very good sleep. And in the morning, actually, you feel more refreshed and energetic, and you are more focused. Okay, you don't wake up in the morning feeling like you have never slept the whole night. In fact, we feel so fresh that sometimes I even wake up half an hour earlier. And actually, I'm so alert, I just cannot fall asleep. So this is just something for you to think about. What would you consider before you buy something? Okay, whether it's the price, the appearance, the amount of free gifts you're getting, whether it's trending. Okay, someone else has it, that's why you want to have it. So usually I will ask, how would this product actually help to improve the quality of my life? Okay, so I would say that all the Doterra products have really improved the quality of my whole family, not only myself, my extended family as well. Okay. So this is just something to let you know that not everything which is natural is safe. Okay, there are a lot of things, a lot of plants, a lot of species, a lot of things which are actually poisonous. So you need to know exactly what is in your products. Okay, so awareness is very important. These next few slides I will just skip because you already know about these from my previous Zoom session. You can always go to www.sourcetoyou.com to check what is inside your Doterra essential oil bottle. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. Then you just key in the 7-digit batch number and you will get a gas chromatography or mass spectrometry report. And there is a PDF at the bottom. So you download the thing and you will see what is the analysis report. Okay. So these are the few ways that I've been using my essential oils, either aromatically, topically, or internally. And I find it especially very helpful for very young kids, elderly, or people who are unable to eat, for the reason being that I can just diffuse it and they can receive the benefits of it. Or I just dilute and apply on the skin and they are relieved of their symptoms. These are a few books that we use to refer to. Okay, in case we need to know more about our essential oils or what combination to use for what issues. These are very, very useful and informative guidance in these books. Okay, these are a few of the kits that we have. In case any of you are interested to start off your journey with Doterra essential oils, you can get in touch with me or anybody who has invited you to this Zoom session. Please get in touch and we can work with you to find something which is suitable for you and your family. This is basically more for pain management. The aromatage is here. Immortal. Claricum is a very nice oil. Usually sometimes at night I will just use my Claricum roller and just apply it around my ankles, here, around my heart, inner wrist, and I will have a very good sleep. Very, very good sleep. This is the first kit that I invested in when I joined Doterra. And I found it very, very useful because I had the 10 oils and I could do a lot of things with it. So I didn't have to buy so many times. You know, I just depended on this one kit for some time, and I was able to explore most of these oils, and actually all of them were very useful. With the guidance in the group, I was able to use all these oils. None of them went to waste. So basically you can get any one of these kits. The main thing is to actually start using the oils, start diffusing them, and use them and experience them. Okay, once you get your kits, please use them. Okay, then you will understand and you will be able to relate to them better. These are all my detergents that I have replaced with the Doterra Concentrate Cleaner. Okay, with this I end my presentation.